Wonderful sweet baby. So today I want to talk to you guys about Masika, her moving on in point 0.5 seconds after the passing of her ex-husband. Now I'm glad that I let this story develop a little bit more before I actually jumped on top of this, because a whole lot has been happening since the passing of Masika's husband, or ex-husband I should say. Now, what pretty much ended up going down is Masika had the burial for her husband, and the next thing you know, she was falling out. She was acting all belligerent and things, which, a lot of people did kind of feel like maybe she was showing out a little bit too much. And the thing that's even more crazy is the brother of her ex husband actually called her out and said that she was acting and putting on a show the entire time and she never really cared about her brother. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the clips that actually is going viral of Masika falling out at this whole entire funeral and what the brother had to say. And then we'll get into more things that have developed. Go ahead and check this out. All right, you guys. So this is pretty much the video that's going around of the service that actually went down. Now, I did find this on TikTok, and I'm not certain if Masika hired this girl to put this together or what. But a lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, the song in the background. And I'm not certain if, she just decided to do this on her own and put this compilation together, or if this was something that Masika had put together and she just kind of, gathered up all these clips and just kind of put it together. You guys could definitely go listen to it for yourselves. The TikTok logo is right there, so you guys could go check it out on her actual TikTok page. But yeah, you guys could see how Masika is also acting throughout this entirety of this. This is pretty much a 3-minute long clip of compiled clips of Masika just acting out at this funeral. And a lot of people were just like looking at this like, now she know good and well. And of course, Masika tried to defend her actions and make it seem like, no, this is really just a tough time for me and XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I think we all know that, there's a different way to go about showing everything. And I'm going to get into my thoughts with all the blue that's going on. I'm not certain if there's a little something going on, but I'll definitely get into that in my thoughts. Now, here's what Masika's ex-husband's brother had to say about the entire situation. Go ahead and check this clip out.
I got 30 minutes something extra, maybe. But I think that'll be, just so we ain't got no misunderstanding.
All right, you guys pretty much seen what his brother had to say. And you guys, not even a full week after this entire funeral went down, I believe people were saying it was either 24 to 48 hours, Masika actually popped out with Hood Trophy Bino. Now, you guys might not even know who that is because many of us really don't even know what his songs are, but he's actually the guy that was with Krishan just recently that people were calling a ninja turtle. So let's go ahead and see these clips of them now acting like a happy little couple. Go ahead and check this out.
Friendly. Okay. I knew you were gonna do that. Adult Swim, Nick at Night.
So what?
We gonna be in San Diego tonight. Me and Bae.
I'm not coming with
Yes, sir. Like I said, we gonna be in there.
Listen up.
First of all,
I'm going to work, babe.
first of all, I'm busy tonight, so I can't come, motherfucker. But I might change my mind.
just want to show you guys this clip so you guys could see the buildup of everything happening. I actually seen a TikTok video and they actually showed how these two actually met. And once you guys see that, I think that you guys would really jaw drop over this. It's also going to give a little bit of buildup as to how everything happened so you guys could see like the timeline of everything as well. So go ahead and check this clip out.
Masika didn't even wait 48 hours after her husband's funeral before popping out with hood trophy Bino, and the internet is calling it straight up diabolical. 2 days ago, this woman was collapsing in tears over her estranged husband's casket. Today, she's reposting another man calling her baby, adding heart eyes and a whole wedding ring emoji like she's auditioning for a remix of Bonnie and Shine. And what really sends it over the edge? She reposted it herself on her IG story, proudly, loudly, like she's been waiting for this moment. Bino's in her comments calling her the love of my life. I want her so bad. And Masika isn't just ignoring it. She's liking it, pinning it, hearting it. She is participating. Full volume, zero shame, no transition period, no cooling off, nothing. And now it makes perfect sense why her late husband's brother went off on her after she posted those funeral photos. Because something about this timeline is not just messy, it's unsettling. You don't go from collapsed in grief to new man, new emojis, new soundtrack in 48 hours unless something behind the scenes was already brewing.
So here's my thoughts. I feel like that last video was a perfect depiction as to how so many people are feeling about this entire situation. Nobody is actually quite literally on Masika's side. Like, I haven't heard anyone say, oh, that's a great amount of time. She's doing the right thing. Like, the thing is, Masika's making it seem like, oh, well, me and my husband have been separated for over 2 years now. And I definitely do understand that, within that 2-year separation, you may have went out and mingled a little bit. I definitely do get that. I just think that within that time frame, it wasn't like you were, booed up with anyone, It's kind of now like the fact that we just seen you at his funeral, falling out. I believe, your youngest child is his child. And just the simple fact that, within this time frame, now you're with another man and you're very public and loud about it. That's what's got a lot of people like, Scooby-Doo voice. Because, girl, what? You're not even giving yourself a chance to kind of let the paparazzi die down from seeing you. It's kind of distasteful, if you ask me. And here's what I was speculating, you guys, when I was seeing all of the blue. So I was seeing all of the blue in my head because I'm from California. I'm thinking that maybe there's some sort of gang affiliation. I'm going to say allegedly that her husband was involved in, because I don't see all that blue. And then I don't see, it being followed by other things. But with me being from California, when I see a person, dripped in blue and then they got, the bandana signals and stuff on them, to me, being a California native, that means that you're affiliated and we know where it stands. We know where it goes. Same way as if I seen somebody dripped in all red and, they have the bandana signals and all that stuff. I'm thinking the same exact thing. So when I seen all the blue, I just, it instantly clicked to me, oh, he might have been gang affiliated. I'm going to just say allegedly gang affiliated because I don't know for certain. But now, you guys, here's where everything really, really clicks for me. Hood Trophy Bino has been very, gang affiliated as well, but he hasn't been gang affiliated with the blue. He's been more so gang affiliated with the red. And I'm just going to put allegedly out there again, even though he's already himself put it out there. Okay. So with that being said, I'm thinking that he just has a fetish of coming behind people that go for the blues, because he did it with Krishan and Blueface. And now he's doing it with Masika and her estranged husband. Now that's just my, association of what I think, my conspiracy on everything. But yeah, that's just kind of what it looks like to me, because, it's very telling that a lot of blue was there. And the next thing you know, she pops out with this man that's very much affiliated with red. And now here we go. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that also was a little bit interesting when I seen that. But also, too, I just wanted to say this and then I'll wrap everything up. We can't expect anything tasteful from Masika because she's always been distasteful since we've been introduced to her on Love and Hip Hop. But that's my opinion. What's yours?